Hello everyone, welcome back to Dizzy Treasures. Today we have the next part, I believe we're on part 4 now, of this really huge jewelry unboxing. As you saw in the end of the last video, we still had a lot of the jewelry wrapped up in paper towels to go through. I have unpackaged a lot of that and just sort of laid it on the table here so that we can go through it. This looks like a lot of necklaces and some brooches, so let's dig in and see what we can find. I think we'll start with the necklaces in the center here. So to start off, we have this pretty gold tone chain. Very nice, a bit of a longer one. It's kind of a flat link. Very pretty. Next we have, ooh, this is pretty. This is very nice. This looks like a rose quartz, cultured freshwater pearl, and some type of maybe pink agate or jasper. I'm not really too sure on this stone. Maybe some glass molded beads here. Look at this amazing clasp. Oh my goodness. This is a piece of rose quartz, and the toggle is actually a pearl. This is so cool. This is so nicely made. It's very heavy, multi-strand. And it looks like the componentry may be sterling. I'll have to test that, of course, but wow, that is beautiful. I think it might be artisan made. Absolutely stunning. Next, we have this little guy here. It's just a little porcelain rose pendant. It almost looks like it's meant to be camphor glass. It's got a kind of frosted glass behind it there. And it looks like this is 1928 brand. Very nice, very dainty and cute. Then we have this dainty little pave rhinestone fashion necklace. Looks like it's more or less a gunmetal kind of tone. And it does have a brand here. Let me see what this says. Oh, this is a Kenneth Cole. So Kenneth Cole is a newer designer. You can find his jewelry in department stores. It does have a bit of a following. This is a nice piece. Next we have this chunky acrylic orange flower necklace. Very pretty. Perfect for this time of the year. It has these cool acrylic faceted, they're kind of conical, long rhinestones. Very nice. Then we have this one. This looks like a J. Crew piece. Let's see if I'm correct. I am. J. Crew has kind of just a look to it, and there's a lot of faux J. Crew out there. A lot of necklaces that are trying very hard to look like they're J. Crew, but they're just not as substantial. They're not as heavy or well made. With J. Crew, if you lined up a bunch of pieces without looking at the mark and compared them, you would notice that the J. Crew pieces, I think you'd be able to pick them out because the rhinestones are set so much more flush and nice. The pieces just feel heavier. There's just something about them. And this is a very cool piece. J. Crew does a lot of this heavily rhinestoned statement necklace style, and this is a very pretty one, and it's in great shape too. Unfortunately, you do find J. Crew very, very worn out a lot of times because people love their J. Crew. Very nice. All right, next we have this blue acrylic silver tone dangle necklace. This one's marked as well. This looks like Coldwater Creek. Very nice. Then we have, oh, this is a pendant. Looks like some type of stone, some type of agate maybe, or jasper. Definitely vintage. Little tangle there. This big filigree flower rhinestone, very long multi-chain necklace. This is a long one. Very pretty. It does look like there's a mark on this one as well. This is VCLM. This looks to me like a bit of a newer piece due to the lobster claw clasp here, but VCLM does make vintage pieces, or did make vintage pieces as well. Very pretty. Next we have this big old chunky seafoam green acrylic statement necklace. Very pretty. No markings on this one, just a little tiny heart tag. I've seen this little tag before. I'm not sure if it's a certain brand or just a component. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. Then we have this, oops, seed bead, dyed, looks like abalone, mother of pearl, and cat eye glass necklace. Very pretty, also great for summer. And this long multi-strand faux pearl. I like this one. This is cool. This is a station necklace, and these little pearls actually swivel in here. This is very pretty. I like that one a lot. Next we have this very cool black rhinestone cross necklace. Very sparkly. And it does look like there's a mark on this one. Oh, this is a Graziano piece. Very nice. Graziano jewelry does pretty well. It has a good following. I love this. It's got a little toggle clasp there. Then we have this long one. This is interesting. This definitely looks like an older piece. It has these little enamel coated, almost looks like paper clip kind of link. It's a very lightweight necklace, but it's got that beautiful blue and these very cool little round white rhinestone beaded pieces. Very nice. And we have this guy here. This is a silver tone black cord statement necklace. This one has a mark as well. Looks like this one is Chico's. Next we have a beaded milk glass necklace. I always love these. There's something about them that just attracts my eye. This one is very pretty with a little fancy clasp here. Let's see if it has any markings. Oh, it does. Let's see. This one is a bergerie. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Bergerie. Very pretty. We've got a little bracelet here. This is very nice. This is a maybe handmade artisan piece. It's a cloisonne beaded bracelet. It has a little tiny angel charm at the end here. I'm not sure if any of this could be sterling. Let me take a closer peek. I think I see a mark on the back of the angel here. Yep, it does look like the angel is marked sterling. I don't see any marks on the toggle clasp, but I'll test them. They do look like they could be sterling, but that's very pretty. Next we have this little gold tone bracelet here. Very nice. No markings that I can see, but very pretty. And this chunky silver tone bracelet. See if this guy has any markings. Nope, just looks like a fashion piece. And we've got this bracelet. It's got like a blue leather kind of piece right there. The rest is a gold tone chain. And it does have a little tag here. It says Holy Harlot Jewelry. Never heard of that. I'll have to look into it. It's very unique. Next we have another enameled chain necklace. This one looks like it has some mother of pearl beads and some white milk glass flowers. Also a bit of a long one. Definitely vintage, very pretty. This is just a gold tone station chain, very worn out. That one will go into craft. This big chunky acrylic beaded necklace. Let's see, it looks like it does have a mark there. Oh, this is an Accessocraft. That's the mark for Accessocraft. NYC. Very nice. A beautiful AB crystal necklace. This is a newer piece, I believe, as it does have a lobster claw clasp. Sometimes you can find older pieces where someone has replaced the clasp and it might have a lobster claw clasp, even though the piece is older. But just judging by the componentry all together on this necklace, I'm going to go ahead and say this is a newer piece. You can still buy these beautiful AB crystals in craft stores, so it kind of gives you that vintage look. Next we have this little square pendant necklace, silver tone. No markings that I can see. Ooh, this is a heavy one. And very cool. This is another multi-strand. We've got some stones here, some green and gray stones, and some beautiful, this almost kind of looks like a smoky quartz kind of style, but I do believe these pieces here are just glass. But this is stunning. It's got a little hook clasp here. I'm not seeing any markings, but that is absolutely beautiful. Then we've got this cute little crystal cut heart pendant, blue color. Actually, I believe this is just acrylic. It's made to look like a little crystal heart. I do think I may have seen a mark on there. Oh, Avon. Yes, this does very much feel like an Avon piece to me. Very cute. Next we have, oh, an earring stuck to a necklace. Put that guy aside. We've got this pretty acrylic blue necklace. It has a little elephant hang tag. How cute is that? Oh my goodness, I've never seen that before. Very pretty. Next we have this guy. This looks like a orange plastic beaded necklace. This might be handmade. It has a barrel clasp on there, looking like that. Then we've got this cord necklace. It's a big chunky silver tone and green beaded necklace on a black adjustable cord. Looks like this necklace was repaired with an earring because it's missing its original clasp. That is so funny. And this necklace is marked. Now here's a great example of a faux 14 karat mark. It's a little hard to see there because the plating is very, very worn off. Let me see if I can zoom in a little and get that mark. This is definitely not actually 14 karat. And the way you can know is you can see the gold plating wearing off, exposing the base metal there, which looks like a kind of copper tone. And when you look at the gold itself, it just screams plated. It's overly shiny and just does not look like real gold. And this is actually marked 14K Italy, and the stamp is pretty clear. So had this been in perfect condition, it could certainly fool people into thinking it is a gold necklace when it is definitely not. I don't even really like to put these in craft lots. I tend to just toss them out because I don't want people to think they have something amazing when they don't, and then they end up selling it as such and getting a bad review because it wasn't actually gold. So I tend to just throw these out. On occasion, I will test them to make sure that they're not gold, but this one, because of the plating wearing off, I can definitely tell. Next, we have this necklace. This is very cool as well. A lot of cool stone necklaces we're finding here. It looks like, unfortunately, this one is not in the best shape. It looks like it came apart from the clasp, and it probably needs to be restrung. I think I'll put this in a repair lot, but these are very cool multicolor stones, and I absolutely love the shape. It's a beautiful one. All right, next we have one of these little shell necklaces. These are pretty common. You see these a lot. And a little silver tone bar link chain. No markings. Then we've got this. Oh, this is marked Napier. This is a pretty one. Gold tone and a faux tortoise shell look. Acrylic, of course. Very nice. And we've got this little multi-strand, multi-chain, gold and silver tone chain necklace. No markings. Oh, hold on. Just kidding. There is a marking. Spoke too soon. The clasp is marked sterling here. And it looks like, I want to say that this little mark here on this side, it almost looks like a little G or an L. I believe that might be the Grassman Blake mark. I'll have to look into it more. And also with this necklace, I will have to test it because the clasp is marked sterling, but I'm not entirely sure that these chains are. It could be that somebody homemade this piece and used a sterling clasp, but I don't know. There's something about the chains that are just telling me it's not completely sterling silver, so I will test that. Sorry if I'm kind of a little off camera here with a couple of these necklaces. I have a new phone mount set up, so just bear with me as I get used to my hand placement. This is a nice one as well. This is very pretty. Beaded gold tone. Lots of nice little beads on here. Some little scarab beads, some faceted crystal. There's wood beads, and it even has some of these little rolled paper beads. That's a very cool mixed media necklace. Very nice. This is another pretty natural stone one. This has dyed freshwater pearls. It looks like some clear quartz. Very nice toggle clasp. I love the way they lined up to the clasp with some pearls. That kind of gives it a nice little finished effect. Absolutely love that. That is beautiful. Very great. Very good for spring with those light pastel colors. Next, we've got a white plastic beaded necklace. Oh, this one is actually signed. Looks like Monet. Very nice. And a little multi-strand snail link chain and faux pearl necklace. Ooh, this is a nice one as well. This is a dichroic glass pendant on a very pretty glass beaded chain. And it looks like it might have a sterling clasp. Yep, it does. Very nice. 925. Very pretty. Most likely homemade as well, but very nice. Then we've got This necklace, it has a little bit of a knot in it there. This necklace is a little odd. I'm not quite sure what's going on here because it's got the two crystals down here, but then it has another crystal up here and it's not really quite even. I think this one will go into craft so someone can repurpose it. Oh, hold on, wrong pile. Let's get through some more of these necklaces. All right, and this is a gold tone metal beaded ball necklace. Looks like it has a little tag on here. This one is Monet as well. I can get that tiny little tag. Also Monet. This is a cool necklace. Very nice statement bib necklace, gold tone textured. This one does not have a maker's mark. But very pretty. I like that one a lot. Okay, and next we have this multi-strand, multi-chain white and silver tone necklace. This one does have a maker's mark as well, another Chico's. Ooh, another crystal necklace. This one is beautiful. This looks like an older one. This is not an AB coated crystal necklace. This is just the clear cut faceted crystal. Very pretty, very sparkly. Let's take a look at the clasp. Oh, very nice. And this is on a 14 karat gold filled clasp. I don't know if you can make that out. Very pretty clasp. That's a very nice piece. It's not too long. I want to say maybe 15 or 16 inches. Very pretty. Next we have this little wooden beaded necklace. Another cut crystal necklace. This one has the black glass and clear cut faceted crystal. Another little box clasp here. I believe this one's marked as well. Yep, this one is marked sterling. Very nice. Then we have this little necklace here. It's a little tangled. This looks like a little black beaded necklace. Might be sterling silver. Let me take a peek. Yep, there is a 925 mark right on the bottom here, if you can make that out. These might be little black onyx beads. I'm not quite sure. They could be glass as well. Very pretty. And then this little guy. This is another kind of strange necklace. The the clasp is just attached to this piece of chain instead of a jump ring, which is kind of interesting. It's got some little wooden beads. Oh. Next we have this guy. This is another confusing one. It's a long gold tone chain, but then up here, it's very small. Maybe it's just clipped in the wrong spot. Let's see here. Okay, I think that may have been the problem. Oh, this is actually marked as well. This is a loft piece. And if you clip it, oh, it still seems really short. I'm not sure if this part is maybe meant to be a choker and then this part just hangs down much longer. This part of the necklace just seems so short, but I think maybe at the end of the extension, this could be just the perfect choker length, and then this part of the necklace, that's why drop part would just come all the way down. Interesting. Next we have this chunky silver tone necklace. Very interesting. There's a lot of very unique pieces in this lot. These are attached by a ball and they can kind of swivel around. It has a barrel clasp. I'm going to take a closer look here. I don't believe, even though it has a barrel clasp, I don't believe this is a particularly old piece. I have a feeling this is a newer piece, but it's very interesting. Okay, and then we have this little guy. Little toggle chain necklace here. No markings. Then we've got this crystal faceted fashion pendant necklace. This has some pretty significant wear to the gold tone on the chain, so this one will be going in craft. And then we've got this little gold tone station chain. Let's see if this has a clasp. Oh, it does have this teeny tiny little guy. Let's take a look and see if there are any marks. Okay, so this clasp, this tiny little guy, is actually marked 14K. I don't know if you can see it on there. But I do not believe it goes to this necklace. The rest of the necklace looks plated for sure. This clasp on this necklace seems way too tiny, so I believe somebody replaced the clasp at one point with a 14 karat gold one. So what I will do is take this clasp off, save it for in case I need it in the future, and then I'll probably just put this necklace in craft as it does have some wear to it. This is a little faux pearl beaded station necklace. A little tiny filigree butterfly. Very cute. Let's see if it has any marks. Nothing that I can find. This is very cute though. It's very detailed. I do like that a lot. Very precious. All right, then we just have a Korea marked gold tone chain. This is very sweet. Oh my goodness. This is a little tiny, I believe it's sterling silver. It's a little girl on a swing. And it's got very fine little beads along this strand, and I believe a sterling clasp. Yes, indeed, it is a sterling clasp. You can see the 925 mark there. This is just so sweet. All right, next we have this little guy, kind of similar with the smaller faceted crystals. This one looks like it's also marked on the clasp. This one has a 14 karat gold filled clasp. It's marked 1420 on this side and gold filled on the other. Very pretty. Then we've got this little acrylic dangle kind of charm necklace, gold tone. This is very pretty as well. I wanted to say this almost looked like it could be Monet. Let's see. Oh, it has a very interesting clasp here with the lock on it. I'm going to take a closer look at that. I'm not seeing any marks. Nothing that I can tell. It does look plated. I do see the gold tone wearing off of it, but that is a very interesting clasp. I've never seen anything quite like that, where the locking mechanism is the part that clasps. Normally, the locking mechanism would be on top of a clasp, so it would be a second kind of bit of security. Very cool. Very unique. I like that a lot. Next, we've got this silver tone coiled chain necklace. No markings. Another long silver tone necklace here. I don't believe this one has a clasp. I'm not seeing any markings. This is a pretty cool link though. They almost remind me of hourglass shape. Very neat. That's a unique one. Then we have this gold tone chain bracelet, no markings, and it has quite a bit of wear to its plating. Little loose bead. And we've got this little charm bracelet. This is very cute. Oh, this is a Disney charm bracelet. How sweet is this? We've got Goofy here. Donald Duck in his little sombrero. We've got Pluto. Pinocchio, who is missing a leg, unfortunately. Oh, poor Pinocchio. He's definitely an amputee. And then we have, oh, Huey, Dewey, or Louie, one of the nephews, one of Donald's nephews. This is very cute. This actually looks like it could be sterling. I'm going to open up the clasp. This style of clasp often has the marking hidden underneath where you open it up. This one does not have any markings, so this might just be silver tone. But that is really cute. I like that a lot. Definitely vintage. I think even with Pinocchio's missing leg, I think someone could still definitely like that bracelet a lot. All right, this is nice. This is a slide chain with a slide pendant, gold tone, lion kind of crest there. Very nice. This gold tone flat link bracelet, very, very worn out. We'll toss that one into craft. Oh, this is just a glasses holder, not in good shape either. And we've got this little gold tone bracelet here. No markings, just plated. We have a silver tone chain. No markings. This little pearl necklace. Let's see if it's, yep, it looks like a faux pearl. No markings on that little guy. And we've got this long double chain station necklace. No markings on that one either. We've got this little Hishi type necklace. I don't believe that these blue pieces are turquoise. They could be. They might be glass. Then we've got this little beaded necklace. Looks like it does have a mark. Oh, it's marked Sarah Coventry. But I think it was broken at one point. It doesn't look quite right there, unless it's just, it might be an extender chain. Let me see. Oh, yep, it is just a tangled extender chain. If you see here, you can open that and you can attach it here or at the end here. So there we go. Next, we have a little gold tone chain with another opal. Oh, maybe not actually. This one just looks like a little white cabochon. No markings. We've just got a little gold tone chain. A gold tone multi-strand chain. This one has quite a bit of wear. Then we've got this tangled thing. Hang on here, let's see if I can get this undone. Okay, there we go. This would be a lariat necklace. It just has no clasp on either end, but you can knot it at the length that you wish to wear it. It has a little, I guess, a little ballerina and a little bell, just gold tone. This little tiny Sarah Coventry chain. This chain here looks pretty worn out, does not have an original clasp and is very worn. And then we have this Korea signed silver tone chain. All right, next we'll get into the brooches. I believe these are brooches or pendants. Actually, hold on, there's another couple little bracelets here hiding. We've got this silver tone one. Let's see if this has any markings on it. This one does not have any marks, but I'm going to test it for sterling. I'm just not sure about it. Then we've got this little gold tone chain bracelet. This one is an Avon piece. Oh, we got a few more bracelets hiding in here, it looks like. We'll go through all those first. We've got this one. Ooh, this is beautiful. A little tangled here. Hang on one second. The safety chain is tangled. This is beautiful. This is a very shiny rhinestone bracelet. This looks very similar to that Weiss brooch we found in one of the earlier videos. Let me take a look. And yep, this is in fact marked Weiss. Beautiful. This is in much better condition than the brooch was. It's not missing any stones and it has less wear to it. And the stones are bright and clear, which is really nice. They're not yellowed at all. That is a beautiful piece. Very nice find. Then we've got this little toggle bracelet here. Looks like silver plated. It is pretty worn out though. And we've got a little gold tone chain. Let me check that clasp for marks. Okay, so this one is marked. I see a maker's mark that I can't quite make out, but then it does say 925 next to it. Not sure if you guys can make that out. It's a very thin, shallow mark there, but it does say 925. So this is a vermeil or gold over sterling bracelet. I'll test it to be sure, but that's nice. Then we've got this little bracelet, little heart link bracelet. This has a ton of wear. It is marked. Oh, it is not marked. The wear just kind of looked like a mark. So this one will go in craft. It's in pretty bad shape. All right, so next we'll start with the brooches, and here's another earring that wants to pretend it's a brooch. Just a little heart. We'll put this to the side and see if we can find its match. We've got this little plastic painted kitty cat. Very cute. This chunky gold tone circle brooch. No marks, definitely has a lot of wear, so this one will go into craft. This is beautiful. I've seen similar to this before. I always forget what these flowers are called. They might be purple iris, I want to say. I've never seen one quite like this with this other leaf behind it. This almost maybe looks like a ginkgo leaf or a lily pad. That's very pretty though, in great shape, no major enamel loss. Love that one. Then we've got this little trembler brooch. Very cute, little silver tone flower, no markings. Then we have this, oh my goodness, this is so cute. It's a little chick hatching out of an egg. It's a little pendant or charm. I'm gonna look closer, see if I can find a maker's mark or a purity mark. This does look like it would be sterling. I do think I see a 925 mark possibly right there that's just very worn off. So I'll have to test this little guy. He's very cute. He's hollow, so he's not very heavy at all. Then we have this white enamel rose brooch. This is marked as well. This is marked Austria under the pin there. Very pretty, but these petals were bent, which unfortunately caused a lot of the enamel to flake away. This is one I would put in a repair lot. Oh, we've got another face brooch. This is just made of like a resin, something like that. A little wheelbarrow full of sunflowers. Oh, this one is missing its pin, unfortunately. It's marked AAI is the brand on this one. Very cute, but I will put this in a repair lot as well due to the missing pin. We've got a little silver toned butterfly pin. Very cute. And then we have an orchid flower, gold tone. This one is marked. Oh, very nice. This one is 12 karat gold filled Hobe, 65. That's a great find. Hobe is very sought after. This is a little bit of a plainer piece, but some of their rhinestone sets, oh my gosh, can go for hundreds of dollars, and they are amazing. So Hobe is definitely a great one to keep an eye out for, and that's what the mark looks like. It doesn't always say 65. Sometimes it just says Hobe, and I'm sure there are a couple other styles of the mark as well. And this one just happens to be 12 karat gold filled, but obviously they will not always say that if they're not. It is a faux pearl, but that is beautiful. Very nice find there. We've got, let me close up this pin before it pokes me. A little enamel paisley pin. Very pretty. This one is marked as well. This is marked with a fish in a crown. I do not know what that mark is. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments below. That one is new to me, but that's very pretty. We've got a little gold tone bird pin here. This one is, oh wait, is this one marked? Nope. It's so funny. Sometimes little imperfections on a brooch can make it look like a mark, or on any jewelry, even though it's not a mark. So this one is unmarked. Then we have a little, I believe this is, let's see. I was going to say celluloid, but I think this is some type of bone. It's a carved flower brooch. Very pretty. The intricate carving work on this is absolutely stunning, and it's definitely an older piece because it does have this old C clasp. And whenever you see these types of hinges on a pin, you know that they're definitely older. I do believe that this metal might even be sterling silver, so I will test that. I do not think this is ivory. I do believe this is bone because I do see the pit marks. Whenever you see pitting like that with the black little striations, that indicates bone. You do have to be very careful though. Even though some animal materials are okay to sell like bone, a lot of times listings will be removed anyway just because eBay thinks that it could be ivory. So you just have to be very careful with what you're listing. I usually choose just to not list any type of natural material and bone like this. Then we've got this little pin. Let's get it off its card and see if it has any marks. This is 10 karat gold filled, and it does have a couple other markings on there. I'm not sure. It almost reminds me of an Olympic pin, but I'm not really sure with the flags. I'll have to look into that one. Then we've got, oh, let me get the sticker off this beautiful pendant so you can see it. This is very pretty. This is another dichroic glass pendant. It looks like it might be set in sterling silver. Let me take a closer look. Yep, there is a 925 mark on the inside of that bail. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but this is nice because you don't often see dichroic glass set in metal or especially sterling. It's often just the chunk of dichroic glass with a glass bail on it. So this is very nice, very different. Then we've got this little black beaded rose brooch, very cute. Let me check for markings. Unmarked, but very cute. This is very unique. I really love the beadwork on these petals here. Then we've got this one. This looks like a Victorian revival type piece. That piece in the center there is just plastic, but very pretty nonetheless. Oh, we have some earrings in here with the brooches as well. Little foiled glass bead earrings. Another, what looks to be set in sterling. Yep, I see a 925 mark right there. This is beautiful as well. This is moonstone, a big moonstone cabochon. Moonstone is one of those beautiful iridescent stones, similar in a way to labradorite, where you see those beautiful, striking blue hues when you move the stone around. Love that one. This is very cute, little silver faux pearl flower brooch. This one is marked silver. Very nice. And oh my gosh, guys, this is adorable. Another little articulated pendant. And it's funny because the last little articulated pendant we found in this lot was much smaller, and I thought it looked like the Tin Man, but it turned out to just be a little boy wearing a baseball cap. But tell me if that isn't supposed to be the Tin Man. This is so cute. I think he's sterling. Let me take a closer look. Yep, I see a 925 on the bail here. He is so cute. Oh my goodness. I love there's something about the little articulated charms and pendants, especially when they're small. It always just astonishes me. I think that is so cute. Next, we have another stone pendant. This is very interesting. This one is marked 925 as well. And that is a beautiful stone. I don't know what this is, but the colors in this are absolutely stunning. There's even a section here where, I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of clear. I'm not sure what this stone is. Sorry, I'm just taking a closer look. If anyone knows what this stone is, please do let me know. That is absolutely beautiful. All right, next we have this silver brooch here. This is marked Kirk's Pewter. Very nice. And we have a little horseshoe scarab pin. That's an interesting one. I see lots of scarab jewelry. I see lots of horseshoe pins, but this is the first time I've ever seen one together. This one is marked Ronci, R-O-N-C-I, 12 karat gold filled. Very nice. Scarab jewelry has quite the following too. It usually does pretty well. Here's a little bow brooch. Looks to be 1928 brand again with that kind of scroll work on the back. Very pretty. Another one of these little gold tone bird pins. We got some twins here. We've got a little enamel rhinestone double candy cane pin for Christmas. Very cute. I like this one a lot. It's not marked, but it's really well made. The rhinestones are beautiful. That's very pretty. Then we've got this, I want to say it's a question mark, but I'm not sure if that's what it's aiming for. Gold tone brooch, very interesting. I'm going to check it for marks here. Just looks like gold plated, but that's an interesting one. We've got another little flower, faux pearl. And a little tiny angel, little push pin. She's holding a little American flag ribbon that says victory. These are, my goodness, if only I could speak today. These are replacement clasps, basically, for necklaces. They're also magnetic. And then we've got a couple little pins in here. Oh. French market, they say. Very, very tiny. No other markings on the back. Very nice. So I think my favorite pieces for sure from today's haul here were some of these stone pieces and glass pieces set in the sterling settings. Very, very pretty. I really like this little paisley brooch. That was a nice one. The crystal necklaces for sure were very nice. The Weiss bracelet, this stunning J. Crew necklace. I absolutely loved that one. And some of these multi-strand stone necklaces we got here today. These were absolutely beautiful. I love these. So we definitely got some really nice stuff in this part of the lot. There is still more to go through. I have, oh gosh, probably about 10 more of those rolled up paper towel bundles, and each one has quite a bit in it. I loved this iris brooch. This was another really fun one today. So we still have a lot to go through. I will definitely be putting up some more videos so we can continue to search through this awesome lot. I can't wait to see what else we can find. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite piece that I found so far in this lot? I mean, obviously, gold is always amazing. It's always fun to find gold pieces, but sometimes, truthfully, for me, the most exciting pieces are the really cool costume pieces. Like, for instance, this Hobe pin. You don't find Hobe that often, and I just love stuff like that. I love the pieces that people will think, oh, it's not gold, so it's just not important, but it is absolutely not true. Some of those pieces can be worth good money. They can be absolutely stunning, like this Weiss bracelet here. So definitely let me know, what is your favorite things to find in a jewelry lot like this? Like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm going to keep pushing out through this lot, and hopefully we can get through it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.